Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's songs that just feel like you didn't even write them; they just kind of were beamed down from somewhere else. And I tend to not believe in that kind of stuff until it happens, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where like I went to my studio space and I wrote it really quickly, and it's not, and I think that it's sometimes the things that you are able to create quickly are not actually, it's not that you actually wrote them very quickly, it's that you put all this work into it beforehand that got you to that point. So the months of struggling and not writing anything I was happy with and asking all those kind of like sophomore questions of like, am I ever going to write another song? Am I ever gonna... I mean, everybody does that. Everybody goes like, I'm never going to write ever again. But your creativity, I really believe, is within who you are. It's not something that goes away. You don't, if you have one thing to say, you have many things to say. I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like, I mean, it becomes more difficult, I think, to create the more work that you have made because you're kind of painted in your own, you have more, your own back catalog of work can become kind of your own worst enemy. But at the same time, those moments of transcendence happen from time to time, and when they do, you have to really kind of latch on.
If you don't mind me interrupting, they've happened to you a lot,
Well, it's nice of you to say. I mean, but it's.
I mean that is in the sense that this is not the only strike of lightning for you. You're really one of the great writers, and
that's very.
And I want to thank you for being here and bringing your guitar and sharing on and off days, sharing your time with us. So
thanks for showing one of my favorite movies. I mean,
that's
how you get me here, right? Just play one of my favorite movies, and I'll play some music for you. All right.
Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when you're so